Greetings, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter are these aspects in Vedic sidereal. If you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me in the description box below. Gemini, we have a Stylo by Gorillas. This love is electric. It'll be flowing on the streets night after night just to get through the week. Sometimes it's hard. Out of depression, rise above. All recession, if I know your heart, electric is love. There's only one way. Let it pray a little while longer. Alrighty, Gemini, you guys have an awesome energy coming at you already, so I just have to kind of hit you guys with that 528 frequency. So you guys right off the bat have Sowilo, the Sun rune. This is a very powerful rune, you guys. You also have the Sun card in the tarot. So with the Ace of Staves and with the 5 of Arrows. So I'm getting ahead of myself. I always like to start the reading out with the Lover's Path Tarot just to get an overall energy for the month Gemini. I also kind of will switch back and forth between singles and coupled. Now I feel that you guys definitely went through a 5 of Swords situation. You guys went through a battle, but you guys are Gemini. You're an air sign, and you guys are the Gemini twins. So, like, if anyone's gonna master the 5 of Arrows energy, it's freaking Gemini. Like, come on now, let's be honest. So, basically, this is like someone tried to get at you, you had, like, naysayers. You had people trying to get at you, Gemini, but you literally, like, laughed. You're like, that's funny, because Cupid has his arrows, and not only were you able to kind of like get the naysayers, but you also got your lover. So Gemini, you are coming out on top in a love situation. We have awakening there. I will say though, this female kind of looks like a man. She's got a lovely, I don't know, it's a very interesting situation. I could be reading for some same-sex. There could be some same-sex people going on here. Some people could be awakening that they're into the same sex as well. I'm definitely getting a strong vibe from that. Some people could want to go out on sailboats, want to be out in a boat. Some people are thinking about the Taj Mahal. Some people might be spending time in robes, getting a pair of wings, getting wings. I'm just getting some intuitive. Some of you guys might want to get a bird. You're thinking about getting a bird. You would like a bird. With the Ace of Staves, this is passion, definitely very phallic. So with the Awakening, which is the Sun card, and the Ace of Staves, with the 5 of Arrows, you guys are coming through a difficult time, a challenging time, and you're going to be very triumphant when it comes to the bedroom, sexual endeavors, any la va va voom. For sure, Gemini is going to be strong on the mind, heavy, heated month for you guys. So the exact opposite, really, of Taurus. Taurus's energy was so rough to read, you guys. And, like, normally, I don't know, it's not like that, but Taurus's energy was really rough to read. But I'm loving this energy. You guys are like a breath of fresh air after that reading. So, Gemini, there's definitely a lot of passion here. You have a lot of fervor for this person. With the Sun card, again, you're being triumphant. Even in the runes, you guys, he has the sword with him, and he has a shield. But he's putting the shield to the side. He's rising above the mountaintops. I did actually want to read some of the Sowilo here. Sowilo can also be self-confidence. It's life-affirming energy. It's boosting the ego. You guys, it's very important that you have a healthy ego. I remember in my younger days, I had a very overzealous ego, and then I experienced trauma after trauma after trauma, and then lots and lots of people bashed my ego until my ego completely died, and then my health suffered. You guys, a lot of people will suffer autoimmune and health issues whenever their ego completely dies, because you don't want to kill your ego. You want to be friends with it. You want to be in a relationship with it. So whenever people get mad at you for having an ego, like, that just doesn't work. And so in Taurus's reading, sorry, I'm kind of crossing back and forth, but if you guys do follow Vedic sidereal as well, some of my Geminis are Tauruses and some of my Tauruses. Yeah, okay. So anywho, what I'm getting at with that is you want to kind of arrive at this space where you keep your ego as a friend. You don't kill it, you keep it as a friend. You want to condition it. You want to condition it to be balanced. Now, Gemini, this is where you guys are so great. So whereas Taurus had some people coming in and really bashing their ego, and Taurus is like, but I can't express myself, or I can't say that thing, because if I say that thing, then they're going to get mad at me. I feel like I'm walking on eggshells. So Taurus was like the bubbling King of Cups that was filling up inside, and Taurus was like keeping that to themselves. So it was actually only hurting themselves, which is what happens Gemini, you do the opposite. And you're like, no. I'm allowed to have my opinion. I'm allowed to free think. I'm allowed, and you stick up for it. And Gemini, that's what I like about you guys, because with the heat of the Five of Swords, it doesn't matter. Like the Five of Swords, it don't matter. No bother, because you just come through with that sun, baby. Not only once, but twice. You guys literally got the sun card twice. So, also, if you're not trying to make a baby, be extra careful. Extra careful, because the sun is a baby, and there's 2 of them. So maybe you guys are having twins. Congratulations. Gemini, someone here is definitely getting pregnant. And if you're being safe, then it's not you, so don't get mad about it, but someone's definitely getting pregnant. Feel that, I see it. This is healthy ego boosting, self-importance. It can also be some vanity. The guide leads you to the doorway, then waits for your return. This is guidance, goal setting, the central nervous system. This is the seat of the soul, honoring your life purpose. Faith comes from inside. This is about countering the force of Isa, which is ice. The cosmic ice. This is bringing fire to the physical and the mental world, which Gemini, you guys do so well anyway. This is honor through common sense guidelines. This is striking like lightning in a controlled and centered burst of energy. This is neuro-linguistic programming. This is morality. This is good health, great learning, good fortune. This is a rune of wholeness. It's all about the air element, as you guys are, so you're in your element. The strong color is white, so Gemini wearing white will be that's a power color for you guys this month. This is about being very handsome, loved, all of the good energy, very warm, very sensual, very playful, very electric. The electric slide. I'm seeing like very electric love happening here. Gemini, this is honestly very great energy. This is a renewal of hope, high energy. This is yielding results. This is used for healing. This is attracting prosperity to you. This is noble, dealing with the darkest shadows in your nature to reach higher spiritual awareness, rising above fear. I just love this for you guys, honestly. Like, I'm reading everything about this. This wards against the harmful opinion of others. It keeps the heart focused on its endeavor. Optimal health, advanced psychic capabilities are coming in at this time. It exposes matters and brings them into the light. So this is bomb diggity, honestly. All right, we have no turning back, Gemini. As you've grown, developed, and deepened on your life's journey, you have found way down the trail from where you started. You may have friends, people asking you to change back to the way you once were because that was comfortable for them, but you're not that person anymore, Gemini. It just don't work that way. You have grown, you're moving on to new ground. You're ready to soar to new heights. Looking back is only reflective for you. Trust that new ground that you're standing will be a reward in itself. You will have some nostalgia, that's okay. Keep moving forward, there's no turning back. Gemini, I like this. We have commit to happiness, which is very easy for you guys. You're already doing that. Play, frolic with the animals. Deer medicine is very powerful for you guys. Whenever you need to soften that fire, because you'll need to, fire and air. You need some water, you need some cooling down, you need some earth. So bring in deer medicine. We see she is out here with the deer and the butterflies. Butterfly energy is just going to really help you transform whenever you kind of want to get stuck or kind of get in a tit-for-tat situation, Gemini. Keep the butterfly energy strong with you. Focus on your happiness. Focus on the sun. Focus on that. And whenever people come through, just smile and keep moving. Now we have raccoon in the reverse position for you on the animal medicine. I'm feeling this is, if you're drained, then you need to pull back if you've been out in the group. Sun can also be a lot of exposure. If you have a media following, you've been traveling a lot, you've been out and about, you've been doing a lot of things, you've been very active, you've had some great progress in your physical activities, your hobbies, Gemini. This is asking that you tone it down just a smidge so you don't have burnout. Also with raccoon, this is reminding you to watch out for the takers in your life. People who take your energy and never give back. Gemini, cut them out. Keep yourself from feeding them who are too needy and too greedy. Balanced raccoon medicine does not waste its generosity on those who refuse to help themselves or those who are too lazy to learn self-reliance. And Gemini, you love someone who's self-reliant, for sure. So this is definitely asking you. This can also be not providing enough workable options to solve your present challenges. It's asking that you be more compassionate to yourself. So Gemini, sometimes you can be a bit of a people pleaser there. I saw the wheel, I saw the magician card. Oh, 6 of Wands in reverse and 6 of Cups in reverse at the bottom. All right, so I'm feeling here With the Six of Wands in reverse, you could have, in the Six of Cups, you could have been in like a power couple. This is maybe for like a handful of people. There's a Gemini here who's in a power couple with someone from the past, and their current people just aren't as skilled as their previous person was, and so they're like nostalgic for how skilled their last person was, or their last person wasn't skilled in something at the time, but their last person, they like creep on their ex, and their ex is actually doing really well. And so you have this energy that you feel like your ex is like almost like you have this competitive nature to you, Gemini. So there's like this subconscious energy where you're like, no, they're getting ahead of me. If you feel like you're like falling behind is what the Six of Wands is, but that's the joke of it, because you're not, Gemini. You're not. You're in the sunshine. You're in the spotlight. Now, Six of Wands in reverse can also be, there's a lot of people who want your private parts, and you're like, nope. They're for one person, you're trying commitment, so you are not going to entertain all of the pages. Six of Wands is known for having quite the following, but they're all pages. And so once you upgrade to the kingdom, the emperordom, once you become an emperor or a king, you don't even want to like frolic around the courtyard anymore because you're up in the castle. So yeah, I'm feeling that Six of Wands in reverse. We'll see more what it's about. What's crossing? Oh, yep, Six of Swords. What did I say? Thinking about an ex, someone that you are moving on from, someone from the past, something from the past. Now, I will say we do have 666, which is actually a very harmonic number. I'm feeling that there is a lot of harmony that is coming to you because with the Six of Swords, you are able to move on to calmer waters. We look at her, she's moving away from the past. You are finally resting your case. I heard I rest my case. I rest my case. It's like, Gemini, this relationship could have been a while ago and you didn't even realize that you were still carrying parts of it with you, but it was like there are parts of your ego that like needed to be seen, needed to be fed. Like if in the past you would say like you want a girlfriend, you want a boyfriend, you want to be in partnership, but you were just obsessed with flirting with other people and you didn't even realize it. You like couldn't be totally loyal. You still wanted to like have your Tinder account, have your Bumble account. You still wanted to like, you know, just flirt a little bit and maybe occasionally like kind of cheat, but like you just didn't, you're like, nah, they didn't mean anything. So like, you know, that's the Six of Wands. You're reversing that. You're totally done with that because you're healing from the situation. You're healing from that. You're growing up and you're moving on. You're moving on to, let's see what you're moving on to. Now with that Six of Swords and the Six of Wands, we have fire and air. Again, we have the Four of Wands, subconscious, yes. Yes, so Gemini, whoever I'm reading for, is totally done with their old ways of being a player. Six of Wands can also be a player. That's in reverse. You're moving on because you want commitment. Four of Wands is stability. You're realizing some Gemini here is maturing. I'm reading for a Gemini that is maturing, and he wants, or she wants, a four-pillar foundation. This is because you've been to the pits of Mordor. You've been to hell. You've seen all that. You've been up to heaven. You've experienced the highs and the lows of life. You've experienced a little bit of fame. You've experienced what it's like to be able to just, you know, sleep with or have whoever you want. And you're like, yeah, that was fun for a time. You've experienced things. You guys, I saw the Magician in your pre-shuffle with the World card, and it's coming out again. Now, this is what's crowning you. So some of my Geminis are really manifesting. This is a strong energy. Now, the Magician energy is also an Aries or Scorpio. So you could be thinking about an Aries or a Scorpio, and for some Geminis that are single, you are wanting to stop playing the field because you want to move towards a foundation, a solid foundation with an Aries or Scorpio. You want to create a solid foundation. You want to move to them. You want to communicate to them because it's Six of Swords. You want to communicate to them and say, hey, you know I've been a player in the past and I don't want to be a player anymore. I want you, and you are manifesting this. And with the Sun card, that is all about bringing things into the light, illumination. Eight of Swords is your past energy. Yes, Gemini, because in the past you couldn't tell this, you couldn't bring yourself to speak to this person. You couldn't bring yourself forward to actually admit to this. You were hiding from yourself. You were hiding from this other person. You were not wanting to see the truth, but in the Moon. And we have the Faith card. This is the Hierophant card. This is all about commitment. You could also be moving towards a Taurus. You could have in the past been with a Taurus. With the Faith card, this is having faith that you, because you want this and because you're manifesting this, you're having the guts to turn on your player ways, turn on the pages, turn on hookup energy. You don't want to hook up anymore. You want something lasting. You want something stable. You want something steady. You're going to manifest this. You are moving towards calmer waters. You are moving away from the player ways. Sixes, you're wanting harmony. You're wanting balance. Faith, you want Commitment is a challenge for you. That's why it's a 5 energy. Commitment is absolutely a challenge for Gemini. Gemini, you're ready for the challenge of that. You're ready because you have the foundation of the 4 of Wands, because you've experienced hell, and you're making it back to heaven. This is a very good reading for you guys, Gemini. I like this energy. Ooh. 5 of Cups is your energy. It came out kind of sideways. Now, that is also the energy of Taurus, or it was crossing Taurus. So they were probably thinking of you. You could be thinking of them. Now, with that 5 of Cups, you're realizing, yeah, they're 4 Pentacles. And Taurus got this energy as their future energy. So whoever you're dealing with is not giving you much. In fact, they're probably not giving you anything. So if you were like a player to someone in the past, you caused them inadvertently to become like this, which means they're no longer flirting with you, they're no longer coming after you, you're not getting late night texts from them anymore. You're wondering, if I manifest this and if I move towards them and I don't want to be a player anymore, I want to manifest this, I want to move towards them, but they're like this. If I move towards them, will they open up to me? We got to see the outcome. Will they open up to you? You have faith in the situation. You are praying to your guides, or your guides are here helping you. Both. I'm seeing this is their guides, these are your guides, and they're like coming together. Now, if this is a Gemini, if you're in relationship, there is something that is non-committal about your relationship that is becoming committal in the relationship. You are taking your relationship to the next level of commitment. You are creating the 4 pillars. Now, with the 5 of Cups here, you are kind of mourning past situations. There is nostalgia. We did see the 6 of Cups in that pre-shuffle. So with the nostalgia of the 6 of Cups and this 5 of Cups, I'm kind of feeling also like some of you guys, the Fool and the Hopes, Dreams, and Fears, another Aries card. Some of you guys are definitely wanting an Aries. Definitely. With the Magician in your crown, what you're thinking about in hopes, dreams. With the Fool, you also want a new beginning. You want a new beginning with this person. For those who aren't dealing with an Aries, you could be, you don't know. You don't know what their charts are. You don't know their Venus, their Jupiter, their Mercury. You don't know. You don't know. Maybe you do. So if you don't know, then you want something new. Or you want a new beginning. The Fool is all about starting fresh again. You know that you can manifest this. You want to move away from being a player. You want to move towards the stability. You want to begin again. Again. We have the World in reverse. So for some of you guys, this is a steep reconciliation. So you guys could be 5 of Cups right now because someone turned you away. You're 8 of Swords because you got caught. Or they got caught. Someone got caught. Because they got caught, they realized, oh, this is actually not that fun anymore. I'm done with this hookup culture, this hookup energy. This is not fulfilling for me anymore. I want a steady commitment. This could also be like not steady job, not steady relationship, not steady friendships. You want to manifest something stable. You're manifesting this. You are going to move towards that. You have faith that the situation will pull out for you, but it is still kind of painful. You do need to feel your feelings in order to heal. We need to feel, Gemini. The person that you're dealing with is keeping all this to themselves right now, but I do feel like they might be open. We do have the World in reverse as your outcome, and I'm going to get some clarification on that. I just really feel like there's something a little more there. So I'm going to use my universal. Now with the Fool as hopes, dreams, and fears, yeah, you're fearing that this person is not going to take you back. So that's why you're 5 of Cups. Because I feel like for some of you guys, you feel like the other person should comment to you or should say something to you, but they feel like you should say something to them. So this is like 2 people who are like thinking about each other for my singles. We have 7 of Cups. Okay, so with the World in reverse and 7 of Cups. So someone has a lot of options. Someone has a lot of options. The Hanged Man and 4 of Cups. Ooh, some of you guys, this reconciliation is not going to go smooth as you thought it was. But for some of you guys, I'm feeling, because the Hanged Man is a spiritual card too, and we see the Phoenix is holding his foot. And this is very reminiscent of the World with the hourglass. I'm feeling for some of you guys, it's a time thing. You need to act swiftly because time is running out. If you act swiftly, then I feel like you'll have your new beginning, because this is your future card as well, is the Hierophant. The Hierophant with the World, you are getting a commitment, you are getting something from the past. Something of the past is coming back around. If you're already in a relationship, then this is healing something from the past, but it's going to take time because you're going to have to navigate. I'm seeing like for some of my Geminis who are in a relationship, they're going to like put you through, what are those houses? What are the, oh my gosh, the like where you go there and you have to escape room. They're like gonna put you in an escape room and they're like gonna put like kind of test you, but you will make it through. You will make it through because you have the Hanged Man here and you have the Phoenix on your side. So Gemini, I love you guys, and I'll see you shortly for your August readings.